and welcome back to the Minetrek game server. Currently working over here on the Enterprise E refit. I realize that this ship here is probably going to be obsolete at some point because we are going to be building a larger hull, but I still enjoy working on it because it is what we have currently, and I like updating it. What can I tell you? It's just sort of something I like to do. I've decided that I want to add in some more EVA lockers for the parking bay here, and I kind of have an idea for additional EVA lockers down in the cargo bay below us here. And I'll show you that here real quick. I'll fly down in here. Currently we have the EVA lockers right here, and I think there's only 5 or 6 in here at most. Yeah, well, a little bit more than that. So we have these right here, which is fine and dandy, but I realize that there are going to be a lot of crew members out here, and if something goes wrong, they're going to want to put a lot of people into the environment as possible to fix things, damage control, all that other stuff. So what I'm thinking about doing is I'm not really using this space for anything. It's just really small, be like a little work area, parts area. So I'm thinking about converting half of it, this wall right here, taking half of that and converting it or expanding the EVA locker, and then probably out to about right here. Then I'll move this down a little bit and maybe make it a little bit smaller and stuff. Or I could take the whole thing here and turn it into an EVA locker. But it also occurs to me that they're going to need equipment and things like that, but there's just not much that can fit in here other than some like sleds and things. So I figure maybe use half of it for the EVA locker and leave the other half as a garage, tool base or someplace to repair stuff, that kind of a thing. That's pretty much the plan. I don't know if it'll work out, but I figure I'd give it a good shot. It might not even take all of it. I might only take a small fraction of it. Who knows? I'll just see how it plays out. Anyways, let's go back up here and I'll show you what I'm planning on doing, because this area up here doesn't have any EVA lockers per se, and there's not really much room to put them. This is a parking bay, so definitely would need a large EVA presence. What I'm thinking about doing, and I'm going to look around and see if there's any other areas I can expand into or reallocate to turn into EVA lockers, but I've already started working on this one, and I'm going to make this an EVA locker as well. And first step to doing that is to resize the door here. Kind of a boring process, but it is one of those things that you do as you start to build stuff. Oh, I got to go back and I got to revisit things and redo things and all the fun stuff of building the perfect thing. Anywho, I do know there are new shuttles, and these shuttles here are kind of obsolete, but they're what's in here, and that's what I'm leaving in here. They're always reinventing the shuttles. I mean, I can't even begin to count on how many times the shuttles have been rebuilt, revised, and rebuilt again. I just simply don't care. I honestly don't care about shuttles. They're just not my thing, and I just don't care. So let's go ahead and that wall there. Okay, it'll stay the same. And this is an interior wall right here. So these two right here, something like this. Now these rooms won't be the same because obviously they're not uniform, but they are what they are. Alright, let's go ahead and grab this. Okay, and then 2 of these. Something like that. Okay. So the premise here is this will serve as an airlock. Let's go ahead and grab that red. And they would transition through here out into the bay general, and if there's nothing really going on, they would just be a corridor right from the main corridor right into the pathway right into the to the bay itself. No issues, no worries. I don't want coarse dirt. What is I'm looking for? I'm just looking for something cool to put down there. So let's go down here. There was a specific block I wanted, and I'm not seeing it. So I guess we'll just leave it as this for right now. That's not going to hurt anything. And what we'll do right here is we'll put 2 more of these right there. And I guess that doesn't really matter because this wall here will be hidden. And same thing with that one. I'm going to go ahead and convert the floor here. Oops. Got to set my tool. And convert the floor. I know I could just like select the whole floor and change it all at once, but I don't want to do that. Whoops. You and you and you are going to be, I guess, up to this point. There we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Just like that. Fill this all in. Just like that. There we go. Looks pretty good. Pretty good. Go back through here. Around here. Keep all this nice and happy. That is part of the exterior wall, so we're going to have to ignore that. Now, some of this flooring is going to get replaced, obviously, because we got to put in the units themselves, and that's gonna take a bit of space. So I'll get rid of the walls. It's kind of an ongoing process when you do things. So I guess at this point, I am definitely going to use the tool to get rid of some of the stuff here, because that is just a bit too much. Let's go one more over to do by hand. And back up there to there. Awesome. And then same thing over here. Outstanding. And then across to here. From here to there. If you notice above us, it's actually a Jeffries tube, so no biggie. Yeah, that's a Jeffries tube. Another innovation was I was able to connect, when I redesigned the upper part of the ship up here, I got rid of all this scaffolding and stuff. It was just hideous. Again, you can download the schematic. I don't know if I'll put up a world save for it or not, but right now there's a schematic on Planet Minecraft that I uploaded that you can use to. You look at the old Enterprise E, the first version of the Enterprise E, and if you come down here, there's like a lip that goes all the way around this. It was just hideous, and I got rid of it, and I actually moved it in here and hid it in here. So now the port side and the starboard side Jeffries sides of the ship are connected via a Jeffries tube, and then we have like dead space in here. I'm not really sure what to put in here because technically I just don't see. That's part of the design. What would go in here? I was thinking about batteries, or even like a, I don't know, field something, some miscellaneous machinery for something that we just pick a name for, a Trek name it, But that's my plan. I'm sticking to it. And then we have this escape locker right there, or EVA, external EVA, and then we have a couple EVA lockers and stuff down here for doing that. And in retrospect, it's hard to call it, because I know this one, I would like to expand this one, but I'd also like, if I could, but I can't because it comes out into here in this cargo area here, and we aren't working down here. We're working actually further down. So this is actually several decks up from where we're actually working. You can sort of see this old system. This is it was like this stuff all the way around the parking bay and stuff like that. All the way around in here. It was like that all the way around in here, and I did not like that. I thought that was just hideous. Just absolutely hideous. So, actually, we're working right here. That escape trunk is right there. Okay, so we're right here. Either way, I'd have to go through a couple of walls and stuff, and yeah, I just don't see doing that. I don't think it's possible, to be honest with you. I keep getting turned around. Oh, maybe what's straight above this? Again, Jeffrey's tube. That's not going to work for me. Come over here. Here's the locker. Here's the room right here. So they do have an EVA area. It's right here, but it's for external. I guess they could do it through here. And then they have this little work area here. So there is part of an EVA locker room right here. But that's more for external use than internal use. But still, we have the shuttle right here. And that's, I don't know, I'm kind of torn here. I could expand this room. What's right behind this wall here? Nothing. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll expand this room here out to here, and then I can leave this side as cargo, I guess. Well, bugger me, because I can EVA out and get out this way here. But there's this damn big ass ship right there in the way. But that really doesn't matter because those ships usually move. All right, so let's go with the concept that I'm deciding whether or not I should convert this back or not into a cargo bay by just copy pasting it and starting over. Let me give this a think about here. You know what I'm going to do? Then I'll do this. Let's go like this. Let's come out here. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. 2, 3. That door's right there. It's in the way. Could move the door. I could do that too. Move the door to here. What I'm thinking about doing is expanding the corridor straight up into the system in here. That's what I'm thinking about doing. See how that'll look. Then I have to recenter that door. And this can actually be a cargo bay again. I will keep this as an EVA area, open, so it's open on both ends. For right now, I might just close it off. Whoops. And then yeah, this is where it broke. Oh well. I'm not going to go back and revise that. What I can do is just move the door and then deal with it being different here. here. Edge out the door. There, cross that there. Alright, so the door is actually better centered, in my opinion, in the room. You have the corridors, like so. Oops. Over this door here. Which I think I'm going to leave, darn it, I'm going to leave this black for right now, because I think it works better. And go this, expand that, leave that as a big red one there. Red flag sort of a thing, like there's, hey, be careful through here, sort of a thing. And that. And I'm thinking instead of having corridor blocks there, we'll go with bulkhead doors. Oops. That's hideous. For right now, I'm going to put these here as a just sort of a placeholder. Go ahead and grab you. Like so. Back through here, here, here. Grab you. Like so. And you're just a regular iron floor. Oops. Like that. Over here. There we go. Alright, so I've converted this area here back into a cargo bay. There's that. Go ahead and finish off this corridor. Looks good. And then you guys. Something like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and tear out these walls here real quick. That's what I thought. You are the... Whoops. There we go. Okay. There we go. Those are for the control panels. This won't work. Gonna have these guys. There we go. And you can't be there. Just go ahead and punch out the rest of the stuff here real quick. And get rid of this wall. That's not going to be any use to us. Okay. Highlight all this, get all this here turned into standard flooring. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go ahead and get rid of this wall. Whoops. That there. That. Right, and then this here is go ahead and move this back a bit here. Okay, grab our trusty old back block. Then our vent block. This guy. Let's go with control panels. There we are. And this. Okay. That could be a problem for me. What I'll do is I'll just do this. Something like that. Sort of kind of just hide it a little bit. Then here. Oops. I gotta go from this side to fix that. That bites. There we go. And this will be like that. Something like that. Okay. And what about this stuff here? Can't do anything with that. 2, 3. And here, and here. Oops. Deselect that. Actually, that's the wrong one. Let's go with you. I think you're the one I usually put up there. That'll work. Alright. And we will convert this to that. Come through here. Something like this. Okay, and grab my trusty black hat slabs. And the other one I want is you. There we go. Okay. Just to break it up a little bit. Whoops, there we go. Alright, and I know I could follow the pattern on the floor, but I'm not going to. Not this time. Okay, so we've expanded the EVA area quite a bit. I'm very happy with how this looks, and then they can even go out here and go out into here if they have to, which I like. Plus I've expanded this corridor, and we've expanded this room in here. Whoops, wrong one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the inside of it with black. Because I really don't remember the pattern for doing this room, for doing cargo bay ceilings, so I'm just going to sort of wing it. At this point. Okay. Oops. And then I'll just go ahead and stick these in here like so. I can always come back and revise it later on. But yeah, so now we have a smaller cargo area. And then we have a much larger EVA locker room, which still allows us to do outside stuff as well as being able to come in here to this cargo bay. I'm liking this. I really do like this. Very happy with that change. I'll go ahead and copy and paste it over to the other side, to the starboard side, and call it a day. Anyways, we'll save doing some of the other work and stuff. I'll probably do that off recording and then show you what I've come up with, and then we'll figure something else out to do in that episode. Most likely do some walking around, see if we can find some other issues with the ship and whatnot. But anyways, I do appreciate taking the time to watch. Again, this is the Minetrek.net game server. Please consider hitting that donate button down below and donating whatever you can. Price of a cup of coffee a day for a month would greatly help us out. Anyways, thanks again for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye.